Morning friends, welcome to my yet another video in my YouTube channel. So before starting this video, I want all of you to please like, share and subscribe and hit the bell icon. So let's start. Our topic today is total productive maintenance. Total productive maintenance means is to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of any machines or equipment with the help of preventive or continuous maintenance so as to achieve the desired production. So this is the basic definition of TPM. So before moving further ahead, firstly I want to show you the contents. These are: what is TPM, history of TPM, why TPM, objectives of TPM, 8 pillars of TPM, overall benefits of implementing TPM. So let's discuss each contents one by one in detail. As you can see, TPM is a combination of three words: total, productive, and maintenance. Total means must involve all employees at all level of the organization, means all employees have to be present at different levels of the organization. Its aim is to eliminate accident and defects and breakdown, means to identify the emergent issues before they become failure. So this is the definition of total. And productive means effective utilization of all resources, means effective utilization of all limited resources to achieve the production so that the production challenges get minimized, means to improve the production performance losses. As a result, production challenges gets minimized. Maintenance, keeping the machine material and system in optimum condition, means keeping the machine material in good condition. So this is the history of TPM. Uh, TPM was founded in 1951 by Shinsei Nakajima, who was regarded as the father of TPM. So this is the basic history of TPM. Okay, why TPM? The major difference between the TPM and other concept is that the operators are also made to involve in the maintenance process. The major difference between the TPM is that the operator are also involved in the maintenance process. Later, when I will discuss you the 8 pillars of TPM, then I will tell you how the operator gets involved in the maintenance process of implementing TPM, and it avoids the wastage in quickly changing environment. As the base of TPM works on the 5S principle. 5S are sort, set in order, sign, standardize, and sustain. So it avoids the wastage in quickly changing environment, reduce the cost of manufacturing. As it reduces the cost of manufacturing by reducing the availability losses, so that they so that there will be no stoppage in the line of production. As a result, it reduces the cost of manufacturing, produces a low batch quantity at the earliest possible time, as there will be no performance losses. As a result, there will be no production loss. There will be no slow running of the there will be no slow running of in the line of the production. As a result, it produces the product as early as possible. Good sense to the customer must be non-defective, and TPM also works in the quality field, so that the good sense to the consumer must be non-defective. As a result, to reduce the scrap and rework process. Objectives and target of TPM. The main objectives of type TPM is to increase the overall equipment effectiveness. Later in next video, I will tell you what is overall equipment effectiveness and how it is get calculated. Basically, OE works on the uh, three factors: availability, performance, and quality. Uh, okay. Its objectives are productivity, to enable products and service quality and customer satisfaction through a healthy environment. So to obtain minimum of 90% OE. So by reducing the performance losses, we can minimize the production loss. As a result, productivity gets improved, and we can easily attain the 90% OE, which is good in industry point of view. Quality operates in a manner so that there are no customer complaints by maximizing the useful life of the equipment. TPM is used in such a manner there will be no customer complaint, as it also works in the quality field, as it works on the OE, and OE works and the one factors of OE is quality, so it automatically works on the quality field. Cost reduces the manufacturing cost by 30% by minimizing the process variability, and by reducing the process variation, we can easily reduce the manufacturing cost by 30%. by reducing the availability losses. There will be no stoppage of line in the line of the production. Delivery achieve 100% success in delivering the goods as required by the customer by minimizing the frequency and severity of the customer intervention. Means the goods are delivered to the customer by 100% accurate, so that the customer gets satisfied and there will be no delay in the uh, line of the production, or there will be no lead time losses. Safety maintain an accident free environment by preventing unsafe working. As the base of the TPM works on the 5S principle, so it automatically works on the safety. Modal it is required to have multi-skilled and flexible workers so that they can maximize the productivity capacity of the equipment resources. As in definition of total means it involves all the employees at different level of the organization to complete the task, so it automatically enhance the morale of every employee working in TPM. Okay, now I want to tell you what are the 8 pillars of TPM. These are autonomous maintenance, focus maintenance, planned maintenance, quality maintenance, education and training, safety, health and environment, development, management, office TPM. So let's discuss each content or each pillar one by one in detail. So this is in this picture you can easily see that uh, uh, the base of TPM works on the 5S principle, and all the 8 pillars are built according to it. Okay, this is how it works. And now pillar. First pillar is autonomous maintenance. In autonomous maintenance, we follow a structured approach to increase the skill levels, where operators are responsible for maintenance and adjustment of machines like inspection, lubricating, and cleaning. Means it gives operator a greater ownership of their equipment. Operator knows the knowledge of their equipment, and ensure he operator ensures that he should clean or lubricate all his equipment properly, and to identify so that he can easily identify the emergent issues before they become failures. Okay, this is how it works. And benefits are it improves OE, means overall equipment effectiveness, and reducing the performance losses and increasing the equipment availability. Means it automatically increase the rate of the production. Okay. Second pillar means focus maintenance. It provides a structured team-based approach for elimination of specially identified losses in any process. It ensures the working of cross-functional teams together to identify the root cause of the problem and apply the necessary solution for continuous improvement. Means we design a small group of employees who can work together to achieve the continuous improvement in an organization, and easily solve the recurring problems and identify it properly with the help of root cause analysis or YY analysis. We can and can get easily eliminated before it cause any further problem. Okay. Benefits are it improve efficiency, identifying and resolving recurring problem with the help of cross-functional team. Okay, this is how it works. Third pillar means planned maintenance. It's aimed to have trouble-free machines and equipment producing defect-free products for total customer satisfaction. It includes detecting and preventing design error in the production process using lean tool analysis. Means in this we have to use a scheduled maintenance process, and that the maintenance should be planned in such a way that the equipment which is not in the line of the production get maintained, so that there will so that it reduces the inventory losses and the equipment work properly. So in any equipment there will be no wear and tear losses. So that there will be no unplanned stop when the equipment run in the line of the production. So this is how it works. Benefits are it achieves an sustained availability of the machines. It improves reliability and maintainability of the machine. Okay. Fourth pillar, it works on the quality maintenance. It's aimed to assure zero defect condition, defect-free manufacturing, reactive to productive approach. It includes scheduling predictive and preventive maintenance, routine based on behavior, history, and sensor data of the machine. Mean design error detection and prevention into the production process, and we have to use the apply root cause analysis to eliminate any recurring sources of quality defect. Okay, so that we can easily reduce the number of defects and customer gets satisfied with our product automatically. Okay, its benefits are quality maintenance reduces the cost of quality, so that there will be no loss in the quality loss, and focus on prevention of defects and source. And by identify the root cause analysis, we can easily prevent the formation of defects from its source. Okay, fifth pillar. This pillar aims to achieve desired goals and objective by filling in the knowledge gap of the employee. Means training and means filling the knowledge gap necessary to achieve TPM goals. For achieving the TPM goals, we have to follow the knowledge gap of all the employee, whether the operator, maintenance personnel, or managers at different levels. Means to so that operator have operator can develop its skill to identify wha- to so that he can easily identify the any issues in the equipment or a machine, and manager level to learn different techniques of the maintenance, whether it is a preventive maintenance or proactive maintenance. Okay, its benefits are maintenance staff learn preventive and proactive maintenance training. Operator learn to identify emerging issues and maintain equipment. This is how it works. And six pillar means create safer workplace and safer work practice. It is related to the design stage, and its objective is to design a machine so that it become easy to maintain and operate it. Means to maintain a safe and healthy working environment, and to eliminate all the potential health and safety risks which can harmful for any employee should get eliminated. Benefits are safe health practice and to achieve zero accident. This is how it works. Seven pillar means direct practical knowledge and understanding of manufacturing equipment gained through TPM towards improving the design of new equipment, and also to implement a new product and process with vertical ramp up uh, and minimize development lead time. Means direct practical knowledge and an understanding of manufacturing equipment gained through TPM towards improving the design of new equipment. Means all the knowledge we have gained, we can easily implement it to the design of new equipment or new machine, which can be simpler and more robust, so that there will be so that it can uh, perform much better rate to improve the rate of the production. Its benefits are reduces the lead time, reduction of critical processes, and equalizing the workload. Okay, eighth pillar. Apply TPM techniques to administrative function. Extend TPM benefits beyond the plant floor by addressing the waste in the administrative function. Benefits are it reduces the losses, addressing the issues of wastage in the administrative function. Means all the TPM techniques should be implemented in the administrative function, and we can addressing the all the wastage which are generated in the administrative function. Benefits are it improves OE. OE means overall equipment effectiveness. Helps to achieve 30% manufacturing cost reduction. By reducing the availability losses, we can easily reduce the manufacturing cost. It helps to achieve zero breakdown. By reducing the performance losses, we can easily achieve the zero breakdown. Achieve and sustainable customer complaint towards zero. By reducing the rate of formation of any defect, we can easily sustain a customer complaints. Safe working condition, as it works on the uh, 5S principle, we can easily implement a safe working condition in our organization or in the plant floor. So this is the overall benefits of implementing TPM. So thank you. I hope all of you get understand uh, what is the concept of TPM and how it works. And if you still have any doubts or query, please write in the comment section below. Or if you like my video, please like it in my YouTube channel. So thank you. Okay.